Good evening. Welcome to I'll Talk to You. My name is Les, spirit name I'll Talk. In today's video, we will be performing an energy reading into the astrological mutable signs Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces for the period November 2024 until December 2024. I do intend for these to be for rising and sun placements, but feel free to watch and listen for other placements as well within these signs. Let's get into the readings. Good evening, Sagittarius. Welcome to your November to December 2024 energy reading. I've already reshuffled the cards for you off screen, so let's get into your messages. For Sagittarius Sun and Rising for the period November to December 2024, we have Overview, Past, Present, and Future Energy Dynamics. In your overview, the cards coming out for you are the Queen of Discs reversed, Three of Swords upright, Queen of Swords upright, and the Sun reversed. Sagittarius with the Queen of Discs in reverse. This indicates to me that within your feminine energy dynamic, you are not experiencing satisfaction with your material possessions, physical surroundings, or life satisfaction. Intuitively, it more so feels that you feel that you are missing something around you that you would like to experience. I don't believe you know exactly what it is. And so while you are missing or longing for something that you wish to experience, you are choosing to focus on your work, so your job or your career, with the Three of Swords in the upright. This tells a situation of someone mentally processing with a third party or group situation. Because this card is following the Queen of Discs, this indicates to me that the mental situation has to do with work, since the disc suits refers to material possessions, and the swords suit refers to thought processes or mental ability. In order for you to gain the understanding of what you're missing within your disc or your material possessions, physical surroundings, or life satisfaction. You have more deeply focused on your work life, and that's especially supported by the Queen of Swords in the upright, still within your feminine energy dynamic. You are taking the initiative to focus more on your work because this is the Swords suit. You are wanting to be more intentional in the way you logicize. You are being calculating and methodical. However, with the Sun card in the reverse, you are experiencing an imbalance with your sense of self. It could be, what I'm intuitively getting is, it could be because you have chosen to focus more on your work instead of looking more deeply into what you are missing and longing from this Queen of Discs in reverse. Focusing on your work may not have been the best decision for you to make because it's causing you to feel even less of yourself with the Sun card in the reverse. Moving into your past energy dynamic, the cards coming out for you are the Eight of Discs upright, Queen of Wands upright, Prince of Cups upright, and the Magus or Magician card upright. Especially with this Eight of Discs being directly under the Queen of Discs reverse, this is indicating that you are now focusing on looking more deeply at your physical surroundings and material possessions or life satisfaction, because the phrase physical surroundings came out first when I was intending to state material possessions first. I intuitively feel that you are happy, or you're wanting to be happy, and currently or in the past you had been unhappy and dissatisfied with your physical surroundings. It seems that, especially because I again slipped up in stating happy first, when I was intending to say that you were unhappy with your physical surroundings, but the word happy came out instead. So that's intuitively telling me that you are wanting to be happy with your physical surroundings. But since this Queen of Discs in reverse came out, you are experiencing unhappiness with your physical surroundings. I feel that the disc suit coming out for you is related more to your physical surroundings than to your material possessions or life satisfaction. So with the Eight of Discs in the upright, you are staying within your current surroundings and more so choosing to continue to experience it as it is, while also reflecting on what it is that you're dissatisfied with. And from you staying within your physical surroundings and reflecting, You move into the Queen of Wands upright energy. That indicates that you are making active effort to change the things going on around you. Intuitively, what I'm getting with this Queen of Wands is that you are, because I was sensing that these discs are related to your physical surroundings, it feels that with this Queen of Wands upright, you are starting to look into new living situations. I'm intuitively sensing that you are, or you had been, since this is your past energy, looking into entirely new cities to live. I feel that you are wanting to move, Sagittarius. And with this Prince of Cups in the upright following these, this indicates that from you researching new areas to live and beginning that process, it does allow you to experience some emotional comfort. You have not fully decided that, either you have not fully decided where you want to live, or you have not fully decided that you will be physically transitioning. Since this is the Prince of Cups, it's someone who is not entirely emotionally mature as they can be, but you are having, I'm getting the word nice. You're having nice feelings about what you have been looking into with this Queen of Wands. Now, with the Magician card following this Prince of Cups, I'm intuitively sensing that you're wanting to manifest your move. You are going towards or reaching out to your spirit guides, your spirit team, the universe, God, whichever higher forces you personally depend on and utilize. You're essentially seeking spiritual guidance about this move. So I had been picking up from this Prince of Cups that you hadn't concretely made the decision where you're going to move or if you're going to move. I feel that with this Magician card upright, you are seeking spiritual guidance to help you decide your move. And moving into your present, the cards coming out for you are the Knight of Wands upright, Four of Cups reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, and Death reversed. I first would like to point out that this Knight of Wands is going to be the counterpart for the Queen of Wands. Because you are presenting as the Queen of Wands, I feel that this Knight of Wands is also related to you. It just allows you to be even more into your physical effort towards a particular goal. So moving from your past where you were wanting or looking into new areas to move to and live, seeking spiritual guidance with this Knight of Wands and the upright, I feel that you did receive guidance from your spirit team or higher forces. You have decided that you will be moving, and so with this Knight of Wands, this is you physically making preparations to move. I feel that in your current energy, Sagittarius, you are making plans to move. And intuitively what I'm sensing, I do feel that it is to an entirely different city than where you currently or had been recently living. Now with the Four of Cups in reverse, it feels that even though you were experiencing a dissatisfaction with your physical surroundings, you sought out spiritual guidance regarding your move, and you've been making effort to move. The process of moving has caused you some emotional imbalance. This Four of Cups, I typically attribute as a partnership. I do sense that the partnership is within yourself, especially because this Four of Cups reverse is following the Knight of Wands and beneath the Queen of Wands, which I've already stated are counterparts. I feel that this partnership is going to be a partnership between your ego self and your emotional self. Because the Four of Cups is coming out in the reverse, this is indicating that egoically you are okay with moving. You've decided to move and are making preparations with this Knight of Wands, but you may have some emotional attachment with your current or previous living area. And I think that also supports this Eight of Discs in the upright, where you were choosing to stay where you are. I feel that you were wanting to... I feel that the situation of you moving was because you have some physical attachment to your current or previous living area. Intuitively, what I'm sensing is that you weren't, or you've had some hesitation leaving your hometown city. I intuitively feel that this is going to be a first move for you, a first significant move at least, or a first long distance move. And Sagittarius, you actually do govern long distance travel, with you being the ruler of the 9th house. Long distance travel is something that you rule and govern. So that intuition coming out during your reading is something that does align with your archetype. And with you experiencing this emotional situation, emotional imbalance from your move, you are presenting as the Knight of Swords in the reverse. This indicates to me that I'm intuitively getting that you're forcing yourself to move. Or not necessarily forcing yourself, but you are pushing yourself internally to move. I feel that you have this attachment to your hometown, but you know deeply that you need a change of space. And so with this Knight of Swords in reverse, you are making the decision to move, but there's something within your mind that is still wanting you to stay. However, because this is the Knight of Swords, regardless if it's in the reverse or not, you have maturely made the decision to move. And with the Death card in the reverse following this, I feel this again supports what I was intuitively sensing, that you are pushing yourself to move. A move, especially to a new and different city, because the new area could be so different from your original setting. It can cause someone to undergo a personal transformation, which will be indicated with the Death card upright. Because this is in reverse, this indicates that you are intentionally staying within your sense of self, meaning you could allow yourself to have radical and complete transformation and change. But what I'm intuitively sensing is that you are sort of pushing those kinds of thoughts to the back of your mind and choosing to move ahead, move forward with this move. You're not allowing yourself to change your mind, because I feel intuitively that even in the present here, even with you making the effort and the preparations to move, you're still going back and forth with yourself regarding moving. And I genuinely think that just may be moving anxiety, because you will be moving to a new space, to a new environment. Moving forward into your future. The cards presenting for you are the Moon reverse, Princess of Swords reverse, Five of Cups reverse, and the Emperor upright. This moon energy feels very deep, so the clearest messages may not come out as I'm reading. I may need to pull clarifiers for this moon card reversed. Okay, I think this moon card reverse is further supporting this death card in reverse. I was intuitively sensing that you were, with this death card reverse, you were ignoring any vestiges within your mind causing you to hesitate moving. With this moon card in reverse, you are choosing to go with your gut feeling, with what you have decided to do, and to continue down that route. This moon card reverse actually contradicts the Magus upright, where you're not looking for any spiritual or higher force guidance. You have decided within your mind, within your ego, to continue forward down the route that you've chosen, which is to move and to change your environment. However, with the Princess of Swords reverse and the Five of Cups reverse, I still feel that you're hesitating on this move. You're not fully decided about this move. The Princess of Swords reverse is indicating that you're second guessing yourself with this card. This indicates someone who is not fully certain and assured with the mental choices that they are making. You're having some doubt. You are having doubt with the choice that you've made. What I'm intuitively getting is you are not certain of the new area you're wanting to move. You're not sure if you're going to be a good fit for this new area. And I feel that that's especially supported by this card being directly beneath the Four of Cups. I did state that I was intuitively sensing this Four of Cups was about your ego versus your emotions. With this being directly beneath the Four of Cups reversed, I think that you're again doubting the new area I am intuitively sensing you will be moving to. Now with the Five of Cups in reverse, it feels that you are making the choice to ignore your feelings. You're more so, again, as I stated with this Death card reverse, you're more so pushing down your doubts and hesitations about this move. The Five of Cups upright is a situation in which someone is evolving and changing their emotions and experiencing new feelings. Because this is in the reverse, you're choosing to stay within the current feelings you're having. So the Princess of Swords, you're having mental doubt and hesitation about this move, but emotionally you're choosing to move forward with the move with this Five of Cups in reverse. And I feel this is actually a good and solid choice for you to make, because you are now presenting as the Emperor upright following this. This indicates you have complete satisfaction with not only your material possessions, but the way you emotionally feel, the mental decisions you've made, and the mental decisions you have made, and the way in which you're going about it, the physical effort that you're putting into fulfilling your pursuit or goal. The Emperor actually is a master of all the suits. You can see that he has the pentacles or the discs around him, and he's holding a wand, because he's a master of the things he has and his ability to fulfill those things. I don't believe the cup and sword is present on this card. No, it doesn't look like a cup or a sword is present on this card, but that's because he's holding those within himself. Swords and cups, which refer to mental ability and emotions, are something that you hold within yourself. Your physical effort, which is the wands, and your material possession, which is the disc, are things that are around you and things that allow you to physically fulfill your particular pursuit or goal. So he's a master of all four suits: swords, cups, wands, and discs. And with this card being upright, this tells me that you, whether you have felt it yet or not, you are in full control of your situation. This situation is something that is in full alignment for yourself, something that will allow you to fully mature. The Emperor is the most physically mature being within the tarot deck. And I say physically mature because what would be spiritually mature would be the Magician or the High Priestess. But the Emperor is someone who is very decisive, very self-assured, and confident and initiative. He is someone who has full control of his life, and I feel that with this being the very last card of your spread and also the last card of your future role, this is an energy that you will be moving into. I'm intuitively sensing late December to early January 2025. You moving forward with this move, with this change of location, is a good decision for you. The Emperor upright, he's someone who only makes the best decisions for himself. Now, I would like to clarify this Eight of Discs in the upright, just to get a clear understanding if what I'm intuitively sensing, you wanting to change your physical surroundings, is accurate, but also to get a clear understanding of what within these discs, whether it's your physical surroundings, material possessions, or life satisfaction, that you have begun working on. I would also like to clarify this Death card in reverse, just to get clearer insight as to how your present energy dynamic is playing out. I was intuitively sensing that you were having some mental hesitation regarding the decision of your move. And I would also like to clarify this Moon card, just to get a clearer understanding of the dynamic of this card. Okay, to clarify the Eight of Discs upright, this is the situation that you are choosing to remain in and reflect on, either your physical surroundings, material possessions, or life satisfaction, that with the Queen of Wands, you start making physical effort to work on and improve. The cards coming out for you are the Page of Swords upright, Six of Cups reversed, Seven of Cups upright, and Two of Swords reversed. So the cards, the clarifier cards, don't specify if it's your physical surroundings, material possessions, or life satisfaction. Because of that, I am going to assume that these will be based on the intuition I was receiving, that your dissatisfaction that you're experiencing has to do with your physical surroundings. But the way that this reflection looks within the 8 of this is I believe this is when you started getting the idea to make your move. With the Page of Swords in the upright, this is someone who is having new creative and initiative thoughts and ideas. I'm intuitively sensing, that's why I was intuitively sensing that this is when you started to get the idea of the move. That can be represented by this Page of Swords. With the 6 of Cups in the reverse, this is indicating to me that even though you have this new thought about moving, you emotionally are unsure that you're wanting to go towards this new opportunity. The 6 of Cups upright would indicate that you are experiencing a happiness from a new emotional potential, 5 being the numerological number of change, 6 being one beyond that. So it's a continuation or a renewal of feeling after a change or evolution occurs. Because this is in the reverse, this is indicating to me that you emotionally are unsure about this change. So mentally and decisively, you're wanting to move. Emotionally, you're uncertain. And that supports what I was intuitively sensing before, that you have some attachment to your current situation if you have not yet moved. I intuitively feel that this is your hometown, and moving would be your first significant relocation. And I feel this card supports what I was intuitively sensing. However, with the 7 of Cups in the upright, this is you choosing to ignore your emotions. You are choosing to not remain within your current feelings, which is the 6 of Cups in the reverse. You're wanting to move beyond how you currently feel. However, this 2 of Swords in the reverse is indicating that this is causing you some mental imbalance and indecisiveness. So I feel this supports what I was intuitively sensing, that yes, you are wanting a change of environment. You are wanting to move, but you still have, or because this is for your past energy dynamic, you still had some mental indecision and emotional indecision, but you're more so choosing to ignore your emotions, but you still mentally are not fully decided. However, because these cards are to clarify the 8 of this, you do at some point proceed to move forward with your decision to move, because you eventually have the Queen of Wands and the Prince of Cups. So you were mentally undecided while within this 8 of this upright, but this is also when you got the first thought or idea to move. And so moving into the Queen of Wands after these clarifiers, you are making more effort to at least change your current whereabouts. I feel that with this Queen of Wands, following the clarifiers within the Eight of Discs, you were attempting to make changes to your current living situation in order to fulfill the environmental dissatisfaction that you had been having, or in order to fulfill a environmental satisfaction that you were wanting, I should say rather. And then with this Prince of Cups is when you became more emotionally comfortable with the idea of this potential move. Now, to clarify the Death card in reverse, I was intuitively sensing this was you essentially ignoring or choosing to push back or push down the mental indecision or hesitations that you were having regarding moving. The cards coming out for you are the Ten of Cups reverse, the Chariot reverse, the Devil reverse, and the Five of Cups reverse. So based on this card dynamic, I feel that within this Death card reverse, you were reflecting on your life and current position and environment. With the Ten of Cups reverse, this indicates that you realize you were experiencing a deep, very deep dissatisfaction and unhappiness with yourself. The Ten of Cups upright is going to be complete fulfillment and happiness. It's a completion of your emotional desires. Because this is in reverse, you're experiencing the exact opposite of that, where you are extremely unhappy. And I feel that this extreme unhappiness has to do with your current environment, your current situation and whereabouts, because the Chariot card is in the reverse. The Chariot card upright actually indicates this is actually a moving card. So if I were to try to summarize the overall impression I'm getting about you, Sagittarius, which I feel that you are making a significant relocation, that dynamic could actually be represented by the Chariot upright. It's called the Chariot because someone is essentially on a chariot. They're being taken to a new location. This could also be a spiritual interpretation where you are being provided new insight, new wisdom. Because I was already getting the dynamic that you were wanting to move, physically move and relocate, I feel that this is going to reflect that. But with the Chariot reverse following the Ten of Cups in reverse, it feels that your unhappiness has to do with you staying in the same location, the opposite of a significant move or change. And the way that you see you staying in your situation is something that significantly and very heavily conflicts, and challenges you. I'm needing to get clearer understanding for this Devil card reverse following the Chariot reverse. Yes, you see your current location, your current environment as something that is not for you with this Devil card in the reverse. The Devil card upright is a situation that entirely challenges you and creates upheaval for you. It's essentially an unhealthy situation for you. With this being in the reverse, however, following the Chariot and Ten of Cups, I feel that you are seeing staying in your same location as the Devil upright. And I believe it's coming out in the reverse because you are already wanting to make this move with the Knight of Wands upright. And this is preceding the Death card reverse. But you had not made the mental decision fully to make this move. Okay, I was trying to get a clear understanding. So, I'm trying to figure out how to best articulate this. Okay. Your clarifier cards are the situation you are choosing to push down in order for you to move forward with your relocation. So you're pushing down this unhappiness that you're experiencing regarding your current situation. You see your situation as something that is emotionally heavy, draining for you. It's very challenging for you with this Double card in the upright. And this Five of Cups in the reverse. And I will say that this card intuitively feels different from these three previous cards. It feels like this is the actual shift of you pushing back your thoughts, or the way that you were internally feeling regarding the relocation, where you were hesitating, you had not fully decided. The Five of Cups in reverse is you coming into emotional agreement with yourself. You are choosing to to push away the feelings that you had been having. And the way that you had been feeling was this unhappiness with your current environment. Now, to clarify the Moon card reverse, I was intuitively sensing that this Moon card in reverse was a continuation of the Death reverse, in which you are no longer seeking guidance from your higher forces. You are continuing to proceed with the decision to move. And the cards coming out to clarify this are the Four of Rods reverse, the Ace of Swords reverse, the Moon card upright, and the Magician upright. The Four of Rods in reverse indicates you not making the active effort to work within a partnership. Because this is the first card to clarify the Moon card, I feel that the partnership is actually going to be between you and your higher forces. As I was intuitively sensing with this card, you were not, or you were no longer interested in seeking higher guidance about your move. You were making the egoic choice to proceed with your move. And I feel this Four of Rods reverse reflects what I was intuitively sensing, where you're not working with another party or within a partnership regarding this choice. And with the Ace of Swords in reverse, I feel that this is you mentally deciding that you'll be moving forward with your previous decision. The Ace of Swords upright is someone who has new and creative thoughts and ideas, and they are also very initiative in going towards those new thoughts and ideas. Because this is in the reverse, you're not seeking anything new mentally. With the Ace of Swords reverse and the Four of Rods reverse, you're not looking for a new perspective or new insight. You are being decisive with the choices that you want to make, and that's supported by the Moon upright and the Magician upright. It's a bit interesting that you have the Moon upright to clarify the Moon reverse, but I feel that because this Moon upright is following the Ace of Swords and Four of Rods reversed, this is the gut feeling I was picking up on before with this Moon reverse. This Moon upright does conflict with the Moon reverse here, but I think it's because this is you beginning to transition from the Moon reverse into the Princess of Swords reverse. I feel that with this moon upright, this is indicating that you finalize your decision to move. With this Ace of Swords in reverse, you're no longer wanting to even ponder on moving. This is the gut feeling that you're having. With the Knight of Wands upright from your present row, this was you making effort towards preparing to move. This moon upright to clarify your moon reverse, this is you essentially choosing to move forward with that decision. You know that you are experiencing an unhappiness in your current environment. You're not certain if you want to move. But now at this point, with the moon upright, you're not wanting to continue to go back and forth with yourself of whether you want to move or to stay. You're choosing to move forward with this move, whether you understand the consequences and outcomes of the move or not. It doesn't matter to you. That's what is being intuitively channeled through this moon card. You're choosing to take a leap of faith, essentially. The moon card, with it being so spiritual, has very deep and insightful meanings, but it could also have a number of interpretations, which is why it's a little difficult for me to interpret the intended meaning of this. But because this moon is following the Ace of Swords in reverse and Four of Rods reverse, I really feel that with this card, this is you choosing to go with your gut feeling, which is to move. And this is followed by the Magician card upright. This is you, again, attempting to manifest your desires. So you did the same thing in your past energy dynamic before making effort to move. This is you, again, continuing to manifest what intuitively came to me just now was your best outcome. And it's interesting that phrase came out after I already stated that you ultimately will be moving towards the best situation for you with this Emperor card and the upright. I wasn't even focused on this Emperor card when that came through. And I feel that phrase, your best outcome, came through again for a reason, to emphasize that you choosing to push away the doubts and hesitations you're having is the best choice for you to make. Whatever you're going to be experiencing with this move and this relocation, you don't know what it is because you have the moon upright. But I'm intuitively sensing that it's something that is going to be for your highest good. And that's what was channeled through with the Magician. With this moon card and the Magician, you're choosing to trust yourself. You're choosing to move forward with this relocation. So, to summarize your reading, Sagittarius, rising and sun, I feel that your reading was a bit more confusing than my other readings, but I think that is genuinely because you have this hesitation and doubt about moving and relocating. And that's absolutely understandable. but I think you should trust your gut. You know that you are experiencing, a deep, a dissatisfaction. And because that word deep came out, I feel that it really truly is a deep dissatisfaction. And you also had the Ten of Cups reverse that came out for you during the Death reverse clarifier. So your current or recently previous environment, whether you have or have not moved yet, your hometown area essentially is something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you, or it no longer emotionally fulfills you, and you are wanting a change in environment. But you're having, since this is your present role, you're currently experiencing a hesitation in deciding to move. But I feel coming up in your near future that you will be making the decision to relocate. So I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors and pursuits, Sagittarius rising and sun. That will conclude your November to December 2024 energy reading. I thank you very much for being here with me. I love you very much, and good night. I will be continuing with the remaining mutable sign. Good evening, Pisces. Welcome to your November to December 2024 energy reading. I've already reshuffled the cards for you off screen, so let's get into your messages. Okay, Pisces rising and sun for your November to December 2024 energy dynamic. We have overview, past, present, and future energy dynamics. I will say before I get into the reading, multiple times I wanted to call you Neptune instead of Pisces, and so I'm intuitively feeling that your ruling planet Neptune is wanting you to honor him more directly. So that could look like being near and around water environments, and also utilizing the colors blue, yellow, and green more around you, either in your wardrobe or accessories. I am specifically getting rings with stones using those colors. But to enter for your overview dynamic, the cards coming out for you are the Aeon upright, Ace of Wands upright, Two of Discs reverse, and Eight of Swords upright. Okay, Pisces, with this Aeon card and the upright, and other tarot decks, this is the Judgment card. So this is indicating that you have gained some spiritual insight, wisdom, or new knowledge. You've come into a better understanding of yourself spiritually. That could be consciously or unconsciously, but your soul has received some spiritual understanding of a particular situation. And with the Ace of Wands upright, you are incorporating the new understanding you received from the Aeon physically into your life, into your surroundings. The Ace of Wands upright specifically is a situation in which someone is taking initiative towards a new and creative physical pursuit. This is going to be the physical effort of that. It's a new beginning specifically. And so whatever it is that you gain from this Aeon is something that is new, something different to you. However, from this understanding, wisdom, and insight that you've gained, it's caused you to feel out of alignment with your physical surroundings, material possessions, or life satisfaction with this two of this in reverse. This specifically is indicating that you do not feel a balanced sense of self as it relates to your material possessions or physical surroundings or life satisfaction. And this is causing you to have some mental conflict within yourself with this Eight of Swords in the upright. This energy involves someone having cyclical thoughts, a continuous thought pattern, being stuck in your head, being within your head, Pisces. So it feels that this understanding you receive spiritually is something that is so new and different to you. You took the initiative to incorporate it into your life, but it conflicts with how you are wanting to experience yourself egoically, is what I'm intuitively sensing. It's something that on the surface seems too different or too new. In your past energy dynamic, the cards coming out for you are the Moon reverse, Art upright, Lovers upright, and Eight of Discs reverse. I believe this Moon card reverse supports the intuition I was picking up from your overview row. This new understanding and insight you receive, especially because this Moon reverse is directly below the Aeon, is something that essentially it's pushing you into a new sense of self. The Moon card can have a multitude and a plethora amount of interpretations because it's such a spiritual, highly spiritual and insightful card. However, this card is also specifically attributed to Pisces. It may be a little hard to tell, but this sign here is actually the Pisces symbol. But the Moon specifically is attributed to the astrological sign of Pisces. So this is your card. With it coming out in the reverse, that is what is intuitively making me feel as if this is relating to your complete sense of self, Pisces, following your overview row. Instead of, with the Moon being in reverse, it could also be interpreted as someone not following their spiritual path. But based on what I was intuitively sensing from your overview row, I think this is essentially being the equivalent of the Sun card in reverse, where someone doesn't have their sense of self. Because this is your specific card, I think this is relating to your sense of self, Pisces, is how I'm interpreting this, instead of other spiritual potentials of this card. I'm intuitively sensing to interpret this card to represent yourself, you, Pisces. Now, with you essentially losing your sense of self, it could be that you are to gain a new sense of self with this with this Art card in the upright. In other tarot decks, this is also the Temperance card. This refers to an energy dynamic of someone gaining new insight, new wisdom, spiritual understanding, specifically through patience. It could be that from this Moon card in reverse, I'm also interpreting this as you undergoing ego death, Pisces. And you're being very patient with yourself with this Art card in the upright. You are allowing yourself the time and space to fulfill your ego death and to complete that new transformation. And you're allowing yourself to receive this new understanding, new insight, and wisdom, especially with this Art card being directly beneath the Ace of Wands here. However, I feel that you undergoing this transformation is so you are able to be in a sense of self that allows you to bring in your divine partnership with this Lovers card upright. You have a divine partnership that's coming in for you. Someone who is your highest romantic potential. Someone who is your soulmate. Intuitively, I don't sense that this is a twin flame because this card is beneath the Two of Discs, although it's reversed. The two suits refer to one's sense of self. Had this been the Four suit, I more likely would have intuitively felt that this lover is a twin flame, but I don't believe it's a twin flame. I believe it's just a soulmate. After saying that, I don't intuitively sense that you do have a twin flame. But you do have a soulmate who is coming through your reading very strongly. This card is upright. You are in alignment and in balance and on the best potential to bringing this partnership in. I don't intuitively believe that you are in full alignment to bringing this partnership in because you do have the Eight of Discs in the reverse. What I'm intuitively getting from this card following these three major arcana cards, which is very interesting for you to have. I believe this is the first time I've had a zodiac reading with major arcana cards back to back like this, Pisces. So, and that actually reflects your sign very well because you do govern spirituality, Pisces. You are the ruler of the 12th house, which is the house of spirituality. So it does make sense that you have multiple major arcana cards in your reading. You started out with a major arcana card, a very spiritual card. This Art card, I feel, is the most spiritual, and that's coming out for you. But you also have your own card, which itself is also very spiritual, the Moon card. And you have three major arcana back to back like this. So your archetype and dynamic is coming through very strongly in your reading, Pisces, which makes sense. But I'm saying that to support that this reading is definitely aligned for you, Pisces. Well, with this Ace of Discs in reverse, this indicates that you are actually choosing to not go towards your divine partner at the moment, or during this time, since this is your past energy dynamic. Within your recent past, you have chosen to not go towards, your divine partner. Or it could be that you were simply unable to go towards your divine partner, and I say that from looking at your present row. Because this is a minor arcana card following 3 major arcana cards, I genuinely don't believe there is too much going on with this energy. I think it's just here to state that you are not in physical partnership with your divine partner at this time, or during the time of your recent past. For your present energy dynamic, the cards coming out for you are the Four of Wands upright, Queen of Wands reverse, Two of Cups upright, and Five of Wands reverse. Now, moving from you not physically having your partnership, you are wanting, in your present currently, you are wanting to make an effort towards your partnership with this Four of Wands in the upright. This, the Four Suits, as I stated before, or I believe I stated, or I hinted at when I was speaking about the Two of Discs reverse. Four Suits for me represent partnerships. The Wands suit refers to physical effort and action towards a particular goal or pursuit. This indicates that you are putting in physical effort with your partner. Not just you, but both partners are putting in physical effort towards the partnership. However, you personally are not able to fulfill or to complete or satisfy your effort in bringing in the partnership. With this Queen of Wands in the reverse, I intuitively sense this card is reflective of you. You are a water sign, so you are feminine. You are a more feminine dynamic, I should say. And with this feminine Queen of Wands being in the reverse, this indicates to me that it could indicate that you aren't putting in effort towards a goal, but because this is following the Four of Wands upright, I know that you are putting in effort. It's just that the effort you are putting in is not entirely aligned for what the partnership needs to be fully brought in. And I feel that your unsuccessful effort is because you are still too within just yourself with this Two of Cups in the upright. This indicates that you have emotional fulfillment with yourself, but because this is not the Four of Cups, this indicates that you don't have emotional fulfillment within the partnership, which is why I stated that I feel that you are too focused on just yourself. You physically may be wanting this partnership since you're putting in effort. You emotionally are not in capacity to be in a partnership. And because this is in the same column as this Two of Discs in reverse, it could be that you are needing to evolve or mature your physical surroundings, material possessions, or life satisfaction in order to bring this partnership in. That could be what you're missing since the Two of Discs already came out. Something regarding your discs, which is material possession, physical surroundings, or life satisfaction, is out of alignment. You are needing to better ground yourself, ground your material possessions, in order for you to be in a better place that will allow you to bring your partnership in more fully. And that's especially supported by what I was intuitively sensing that you're too within yourself. That's supported by this Five of Wands in reverse. The Five of Wands upright indicates an active effort to change one's physical surroundings, material possessions, or life satisfaction. 5 numerologically is the number of change. Because this card is in reverse, this is indicating that you are not putting an effort into changing the things around you. You're wanting to go towards this partnership, but you're not wanting to work on yourself. And that's also supported by this Queen of Wands in reverse. You're not wanting to work on yourself that will allow you to grow and mature into a new sense of self where you can be in full alignment with your partner. Now moving into your future, the cards coming out for you are the Nine of Discs upright, the Fool upright, the Ace of Cups reverse, and the Seven of Discs reverse. I feel the energy dynamic of your future role reflects what I was intuitively sensing from your present role. You are too within yourself, and you're too within yourself for you to be in a place that would allow you to bring your divine partnership in. With this Nine of Discs in the upright, this indicates a satisfaction with one's material possessions. However, there is something within one's material possessions, physical surrounding, or life satisfaction that they're missing, because this is one short of completion, what would be 10. You have lots of things in your life that you're happy with. There is something missing, which would be that 10th disc, but you're satisfied with what you have because this card is coming out in the upright. And I feel intuitively what I'm getting between this Two of Cups, Five of Wands reverse, and Nine of Discs is you're happy where you're at, Pisces. You're happy with the situation you were in. You know and understand you have a divine partnership, whether you know consciously or unconsciously or not. Your soul at least knows that you have a divine partnership. You would like to have this divine partnership because you have the Four of Wands coming out. But at the same time, you like where you're at. You feel you don't need to change yourself. But not changing yourself is essentially what is withholding your divine partnership. You're too focused on yourself with this Two of Cups upright. You're only wanting to connect with just yourself emotionally. You're not wanting to open yourself up to another person. Now with this Fool card in the upright following this Nine of Discs, it feels that what I'm intuitively sensing is you are just floating through life, continuing on your path that you are wanting to have, not what you're needing to have, and just going through life. The Fool card is called the Fool card because he is someone who
overall dynamic of the card is someone who is going out into the world without particular intentions, waiting for the universe, their higher forces, thought, whoever it is that you see as a higher force, to bring something new into their life. This is someone who doesn't have particular intentions. They just go about life doing whatever it is they feel drawn or called to do. And typically, I don't refer to this card as reflecting a foolish dynamic, but for your reading, Pisces, that is what I'm getting. I am sensing that you are being a bit foolish because you are choosing to focus on just yourself. You are not wanting to bring in a divine partnership that is aligned for you. It is ready and waiting for you because this Lovers card came out in the upright. Had this come out in the reverse, that would indicate that there's an imbalance in the partnership. You are ready, or yes, you are ready to open up to the partnership. I feel that you are choosing to not do so because this Five of Wands came out in the reverse following the Two of Cups. You are making that active choice to not go towards this partnership. And with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, this indicates that you choosing to not go towards this partnership is for emotional reasons. You're not wanting, for whatever reason, whether consciously or unconsciously, you're not wanting to emotionally experience this partnership. And I feel that you're not emotionally wanting to experience this partnership because you're so happy with yourself. You're satisfied with yourself. But the thing is, Pisces, you can be happy and content with yourself and still allow yourself to experience a new opportunity. You are definitely choosing to not experience a new opportunity because the Seven of this in reverse is following the Ace of Cups reverse. This is indicating that you are choosing, especially with this card being beneath the Five of Wands reverse, you're choosing to not change your material possessions, physical environment, or life satisfaction. The Seven of this upright indicates a situation in which someone attempts to have different or new, or they attempt to have a specific material possession or physical surrounding or life satisfaction, but they fail to do so. The card is actually titled Failure. Because this card is coming out in reverse for you, this indicates to me that you're not even attempting towards a new possession or environment or situation, Pisces. You're not, with this card being beneath the Five of Wands, both of these are stating you are not making an active effort for a specific possession. And I feel that possession is another being, your divine partner. I feel egoically you want to bring this partnership in. However, I say egoically because you're only thinking of yourself. Intuitively, what I'm sensing is you feel this divine partner looks good, but you are not truly and deeply valuing this person. Because you have the Four of Wands upright, but you have the Five of Wands reverse, Nine of this upright, and Seven of this reverse. The Seven of this reverse and Five of Wands reverse both indicate you not making an active effort. This Nine of this indicates that you're satisfied with what you already have. So it feels that this Four of Wands is essentially a superficial attempt, and I definitely believe that because you have the Queen of Wands reverse. You don't have good intentions with this Four of Wands, Pisces. You are not well-intended going towards your divine partner. I intuitively sense that you do not value this divine partner for who they fully are. You are looking at who they could be for you, not who they are for themselves. I feel that your reading is very clear and concise. So I don't want to pull clarifier cards because I'm not going to pull clarifier cards for your reading. What I will do is I will pull love message cards instead. I don't intend to pull love messages for these zodiac readings, but because I am not wanting to pull clarifiers, I will instead pull love messages for you. So I will shuffle out my love message deck and I will return shortly. Okay, Pisces, I reshuffled my love tarot deck to clear out any previous energy since I wasn't intending to pull love messages. But I decided to do so since I didn't pull clarifiers for you. I feel that I don't need to pull clarifiers. I'm going to be honest with you, Pisces. But I will go ahead and pull love messages for you. Just to let you know, my spirit number is 4, which is why I performed a 4x4 divination for your overview, or for your general messages. The person I perceive to be my divine partner, their spirit number is 6, so I will pull 6 love message cards for you.
Okay, Pisces, for your love messages, the cards coming out for you are the Eight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles reverse, the Ace of Cups reverse, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Wands reverse, and the Tower. I've wanted to pull love messages to get a clearer understanding of why you are not bringing this partnership in, but I feel that the intuition I was receiving from your general spread that you are too focused on yourself is still being reflected within the love messages. It's essentially restating what I was intuitively sensing. With the Eight of Cups in the upright, this indicates that you are wanting, or that you are staying within the same emotions, your same consistent emotions, which I feel is this Two of Cups upright that presented in your present row. With the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, this indicates that you are choosing to not go towards a new experience or new situation. 5 numerologically is a number of change, as I stated before with this 5 of Wands. 6 being one beyond that would be moving forward from a growth or evolution. Because this card is in the reverse, you are not doing so. You again have the Ace of Cups in the reverse coming out, which came out in your feature row. The Ace of Cups upright will indicate someone who is having new emotional expression. Because this is in reverse, this supports this Six of Pentacles reverse, where you're not wanting to experience something new, but this specifically is about your emotions. This the Six of Pentacles reverse is about your physical surroundings, material possessions, or life satisfaction. I feel this is more specifically your material possessions, things that are physically manifested for you and around you. That's what I mean by material possession, which that can also be interpreted as another human being. You're not wanting to go towards this new person. You're not wanting to experience new feelings. Instead, you're wanting to stay within yourself. This Two of Cups, the way I laid out the cards, happened that this Two of Cups is over itself again. And I feel that's for a reason to extra emphasize this Two of Cups. You are staying within just yourself emotionally. Now, with this is new. This does give me a different insight and perspective into your situation. I feel that you have some insecurity within yourself, Pisces. Even though, or you feel good about yourself, but I think you have some insecurity about being in a partnership. With the Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Wands upright would indicate an attempt toward a situation without result. It's because this, as I stated before, the 7 of this card is titled failure. 7 is the number of incompletion or the number of failure. I personally interpret it as a number of being stuck, where it's numerologically it means unfulfillment. 8 numerologically is a number of infinity, so continuity, continuous motion and movement. 7 being 1 just before that is an unfulfillment of continuation. So because the 7 of Wands is coming out in the reverse, this indicates that you are not even wanting to make an attempt because you think it's going to result in failure. And with this being followed by the Tower card, you choosing to not even allow yourself to be vulnerable to go towards this person causes emotional upheaval, conflict, and challenge for you with this Tower card upright. Because that wording came out before for the 7 of Wands, you not wanting to be vulnerable, I think that's where your insecurity is. You are not, and I stated that for your general spread as well, you're not wanting to allow yourself to emotionally open up to this partnership. You're wanting to physically go towards it with this 4 of Wands upright because it looks good. It looks good, but you are not allowing yourself to deeply work towards it. and that would require you to be emotionally expansive. It would require you to be vulnerable in ways that you don't want to be. And with me saying that, that brings me back to your archetype, Pisces. You are ruled by Neptune. You govern things such as spirituality, but that also means you govern things that are hidden. Things that can be within the subconscious and unconsciousness. And that also includes vulnerabilities and fears. I was intending to say I feel, because that wording came out, maybe this is also a fear. I believe that you are feeling some insecurity and fears about being in a relationship, Pisces. But I will say this. This is your divine partner because you have the Lover's card. This is someone who is going to accept you for all that you are, Pisces. So, with that being said, allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to open up. Take your time doing so. Since you had this Art or Temperance card, you are good with being patient with yourself. Continue with that patience, Pisces. That will conclude your November to December 2024 energy reading, Pisces, Rising, and Sun. I thank you very much for being here with me. I love you very much, and good night. For all mutable signs that are still present, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope everyone gained some new insight or knowledge into their situation. If you enjoy your reading or enjoy my style of reading, please give the video a like. If you have any feedback or anything that you want to share and express towards me or to me, please feel free to do so in the comments. If you would like to expect new and future content from me, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I love you very much. Good night.